again to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, thank you so much for stopping by, and I promise, please do hang on a little bit longer. I promise I will try to make it worth your while, okay? And if you are an old returning subscriber, woo! I need to do drum roll for you guys. Drum roll. You guys are the best. You're simply the best. Thank you for being super supportive and always engaging in my video. Thank you for always engaging in my video. I don't know what I would do without you guys. Thank you so much. So much. I'm still your girl, Tess with Y. And in this channel, for the benefit of my new guests, in this channel, I create content about hospitality job roles and function, creativity, life, and everything else in between. And today's video is about food runners. This video is a much requested video from my friends in the hospitality industry about what a food runner position role is and the duties and responsibilities and everything there is to know about it. Let's be honest, guys, I have never been a food runner in my life. Yes, I've not been a food runner in my life, but I've been opportunity to see them work firsthand and see what they do. And with a little research I've done for the course of this video, yes, I would say with a bit of confidence, yes, with much confidence that after the course of this video, you would know a thing or two and everything there is to know. Not like everything. You have to do your own research and be trained. You will be trained wherever establishment you find yourself. You would definitely get training, a week, a month, 2 weeks, course of training for the job roles. But this gives you like a step further, an idea about what it all is. So let's jump right into the video, okay guys? During your dining experience as a guest in a restaurant, or it's the first time in a hospitality industry, or first time in a restaurant or a hotel, there is someone that gives you a food. Probably you've never seen the face of the person. This is not the person that introduced themselves to you, the waiter or the server that introduced themselves to you when you entered the restaurant or the hotel or whatever, telling you that they are going to be in charge of your dining experience. Now, after you've placed your orders of what you want from the menu, someone brings this food for you, right? Yes. So the person that brings this food for you definitely is the food runner. Probably the best guess is the food runner. So a food runner is otherwise known as a server's assistant. It's the person that brings this food to the table. The job roles and description of the food runner. Now, if you're new in the hospitality industry, you just got a job and they told you, oh, you're going to be the food runner, you have no clue, definitely no clue what it is and what you're supposed to do. Now, my first thing to tell you is, if you get into this role, first thing you need to know, ask about the table numbers. It is really important that as a food runner, you know the numbering of the tables in the restaurant. Whether they use alphabets or numbers, whatever they use to mark the tables, to remember the tables, you need to familiarize yourself with this. It's really important. Second, you need to know positions, the sitting position of guests. In each table, it's usually counted from the left. So from where you're standing, the left. From where you're standing, you start counting the positions from the left. So you don't stand like this and start counting like you stand like this from your left. Okay, so you need to know. The reason why you need to know is, so when you're serving the food, you don't just go to the table and start asking, okay, we'll get to that, but you just don't go to the table and start asking this, that. Who has this, who has that? Another thing you need to familiarize yourself is with the menu, the course offerings of this place. You need to know what they serve. You need to know the drinks that they serve, the kind of drinks that they serve, whether they serve alcohol, whether they serve non-alcohol, whether they serve wine, the kind of wine that they serve, whether if they serve beer, what kind of beer that they serve, and all that. You need to familiarize yourself with the menu, with desserts, the kind of desserts that they have, the kind of appetizers that they have, the kind of main courses that they have, what goes in and what goes out, what comes with a food, whether it comes with yogurt, whether it comes with ketchup, whether it comes with mayo, whether it comes with Caesar dressing, whether it comes with balsamic dressing, whether it comes with any kind of dressing. So you need to know all this for your benefits. Trust me, you don't want to go up and that you don't want to go do that missionary journey. You don't want to do that missionary journey yet. And one of the tricks of working in the hospitality industry and being a food runner, especially being a food runner, is knowing how to balance the plates. Just a minute. Okay, so for the course of this, I think I brought a few plates to show. I don't know whether you guys will see this. So this is my left hand, right? This is my left hand, and this is my arm. I don't know whether you guys can see this. Ooh, there's dripping water everywhere. And this is the third plate. So you should now be able to balance this plate. It may look a little bit slightly easy, but when it's filled with food, trust me, it's going to be a little bit heavy and difficult. Okay, so sometimes you may just have to end up carrying more than two in this arm. Okay, depending on what you can do, please do what you can do. Okay, but you need to learn how to balance these plates. Okay, so for the benefits of being a food runner, like I said, you need to familiarize yourself with the table numbers and the positions, so you know when you get to the table, you'll be like, hi, you introduce yourself, you'll be like, hello everyone, this will be your burger, your chicken burger for you, ma'am. Okay, and that's like that. Okay, like I said, it's good that you know the food so that you can be able to call out the names of the food. Food runner, one of your job roles and responsibilities is delivering the food to the guests in a timely and accurate manner. By the time the food is being punched in by the servers, you need to make sure it gets to the table. Once it's delivered, do not let the food get cold before it gets to the guests. And as well, take priority the kids. If any table has come with kids, yes, the servers know this, the wait staff, they know this. They put in the order of the kids first. So when it comes, please make sure the chefs, they know this as well. But also make sure that they take priority over this kids' meal and it is served before the starters of the adults or their main courses. Take priority of the kids. As a food runner, you should know is you are an assistant. You are the server's assistant. You should be on your toe, on your feet constantly. You don't have any rest. You're always in and out from the kitchen to the floor, assisting the suites, assisting the servers with the drinks and with the food. Especially your attention should be on the food, so it gets delivered to them on time. So accurate food orders, calling out accurate food orders to chefs and making sure that they follow specific allergies and special requests, by the guests. The point of contact between the front of house and the back of house. As you're helping the wait staff prepare for the day-to-day activities, on the grounds that you've finished yours, only when you've done with yours, then okay, you can help them. But specifically, of course, you're the assistant, so you help them in their day-to-day, arranging the utensils and for the dining experience of each day. And I would add that the job of a food runner, It's not so much as an easy one, but it can be if you're having fun with it. I've seen people in these job roles that have fun with it. If you're having fun with it and you have an ability to multitask, it's gonna be pretty much easy for you. One rule in the hospitality industry, one rule in any dining establishment is you do not go in or out empty-handed. So you should always be ready to carry dirty plates. If you're going out with a handful of food, carrying a tray full of food, you should be coming in with a set of dirty plates. No matter who you are, whether you're a server, purser, food runner, you do not have to go in or out empty-handed. You always have to go in and out with something. So the benefits, you'll be asking, yes, why would I really want to do this job? Like, why would, like, you just got an offer and like, oh, it's food runner. Why would I want to do this job? Why? Someone tell me why, please. Now, one of the benefits I will say of being a food runner is, yes, you get tips at the end of the day from the servers. You get tips and you have less contact with the customers. I mean, you don't really need to talk to them or accept payment, only if need be. Only like, let's assume the server is busy and be like, please, can you help me to collect this payment? It is not actually any part of your job role. It is not mandated for you. If you do not want to do it, simply say no. If you have food waiting for it to be served to the table, you can say no as well. But so you have minimum contact with guests. If you're a shy person, but if you're a shy person, yes, you have minimum contact with guests, but you also have to call out the names of the food as you serve it, place it on the table, and that's all you need to do. Another thing is you hear all the gist. Since you're a point of contact between the front of the house and the back of the house, you hear all the gist from the chefs, from the waitstaff, even things regarding customers and everything. You hear all the gist. And another pros of being a food runner is that you get to eat what you want. Trust me, the chefs are super lenient with you. If you have a good people skills, you can get to eat what you want. Don't say I told you, but yeah, you get to eat what you want. Yes, if you ask the chefs politely, they get to make you whatever you want to eat. I mean, not all. Don't say I said all, not all. You get to eat some specific things. I mean, without paying, unlike the servers that need to pay, and no, without paying, you get to eat some things. Yeah. And yeah, that's it. That's pretty much it. And as well, you need to take into consideration that when you're going in and out with things, you need to also put into consideration that whatever is guest asks you for something, just because you're a food runner doesn't mean you should not attend to them. You should be attentive to where you are as you're delivering food. As soon as you're coming back to the kitchen to pick up food, to the hot pot to pick up food, be attentive, because you can get some guys calling you and they just want a toothpick or they want a set of tissues or please pay attention at the beginning of every day where everything is. If you're new to the establishment, where everything is, because you will get guests who want tissue, wipes, sanitizers, toothpicks, floss, whatever it is. And yes, you are busy and then you have food already out there and the chefs are on the bell, calling you to pick up those food before they get cold. If you have the time, it doesn't hurt much. Give them the toothpick if it is handy. If it is within reach, give them the toothpick, give them the tissue. If it is not, you can call the server who is in charge of that table or that section and tell him or her, oh, this table needs this. And then you're on your way. And make sure when you're on your way back that the guests have received it, or else they'll be pissed off because I told you. To details, to table numbers, to where things are and everything. So then guys, there you have it. My little knowledge and first-hand contacts with food runners and little research. I hope it helps you. For those really asking about these, the food runners, job roles and description and all, I hope this helps you, and you can go and make your research of your own and add this to it. And that is it. So let's say it in the comment section. Have you ever been a food runner? Is food runner something you feel like you can do? When you offered the job, are you gonna take it? Is it a yes or is it a no for you? Is it a no, something you would consider in the future to do? Or if you ever see yourself in the position, is it something you think you fit to do? Okay, let's say in the comment section, what's your take of being a food runner? And if you are a food runner, what are your challenges? What is the experience like? What's the job like for you? I mean, what would you advise to people who are still new in the hospitality industry and who would see themselves in such positions as you are at the moment? Okay guys, thank you so much for watching to the end of this video. If you like this video, do not forget to give it a thumbs up as always. And please do not forget to hit that subscribe button down below. And I will see you in my next video. Ciao guys.